Alright shredders, let's talk about how to overcome fear. I'm at Morgins, I came here a few weeks ago and overcame a big fear to do a big jump, so I thought why not share that with you guys. So step one, you want a goal. My goal is to do the big gap jump at the top here. My mate Graham was like, oh, can you give me a tone on it? I was like, I haven't done it yet, so we're going to have to do it together. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. But I also had a general goal through the summer just to get more comfortable on bigger jumps again, because I haven't been doing them for years. So you can have like a big goal and an intermediary goal to help you get to that next goal. Build confidence on smaller, slightly less scary versions of the same thing. On the day of your chosen fear-inspiring thing, just warm up, do some riding beforehand, from just getting comfortable on the bike, apply some rational thought. So for me with this jump, which hopefully you can see in the background, I'm going to think about how many bike lengths long it is and try and quantify it like that. I personally find that's really helpful to try and take away emotion and try and be objective and try and think positively about it, rather than saying, oh, I don't know if I can get the speed for this. Flip it around and say, I need to get the speed for this, this is how I'm going to do it. So thinking about it positively as to how you're going to do it, not what's potentially going to go wrong. Working through it with friends is really useful because you can pool all your thoughts and experience and take advice from each other. You're listening to this conversation that I had the day that I actually did this jump for the first time.
There was a dip on the landing than there was last time.
I was going to say, you don't want to knock all that, do you?
Yeah. But do you know what I mean? Like, you can only hit it with so much speed.
Well, yeah, but you could jump. Depends on what you do over the thing before, because if you jump over the thing before, you're going to go faster than if you just roll it.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still limited by that feature.
I guess.
You can't go super fast, so you obviously don't need to hit it crazy fast.
I don't remember that big.
I don't remember the left either, but like I basically feel like one of us will hit it, and then
It'll be unlocked.
The rest will wait while the helicopter comes to get them.
Don't be such a pessimist. It's really useful to watch somebody else do it. You can see how they approach, how fast they're going, do they brake? You can even learn from their mistakes. Like for instance, this example where Graham comes in, does 2 or 3 strong cranks and overshoots by miles. So I knew I didn't need to do that. He went way far. He put in 2 cranks.
yeah,
And landed about halfway down the landing.
yeah.
No, definitely not. And he was still turning left as he took off of it as well. Visualising what you're going to do, it's really, really helpful. So first time I did this, I sat on this very lift and thought what was going to happen in the run up to that big jump. Feeling pretty nervous. I want to do the big road gap at the top on the red, but it looks scary. We're just going up on the lift now. I'm planning on hitting it. Well, maybe. Just trying to visualise it, but I can't quite remember how many corners there are, but basically come out of a right-hander and then kind of go up and over a rise. And then from there you should have the right speed.
Visualisation's the key.
I just need to do it, but like, it's a bit nerve-wracking. We'll see. So I've already stopped and looked at it from the takeoff, so I know what I'm going to see when I land. And then yeah, personally I find it quite useful to do that, so I know, and then I can visualise it and just do it. Don't need to take lots of run-ups, I find that makes it worse for me, so yeah, I'm going to go and try and do it. If you can, get a tow in. So follow somebody in, then you're going to know the speed, you're going to know what the setup line is. It's just going to be really helpful. It needs to be somebody who's riding you trust. Normally it's going to be a good friend who you know takes good lines, who knows what they're doing, and it can be really helpful just to get you over that thing that's bothering you. Consolidate. So the first time you do the scary thing, it is going to feel really scary. Oh my word, I did the jump. I landed and I was so excited I almost forgot to brake for the berm afterwards, and then was just like da, 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 these total strangers that were right there. But yeah, that's what adrenaline does for you, I guess. Super stoked that I did it, and I need to do it again now. You know, like the first time you do a big jump, you're always like, oh my word, look at the chasm below me, and I know if I do it again I'll feel much more comfortable on it. So yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Boom! She's a beauty. Yeah! I am happy with that. That was sweet. And then final optional stage, ride the wave. I want to do this now, I think. But when you're down there, it looks like a really long gap. So the chances are you've done this big thing, for me the big jump. You've consolidated, started to feel comfortable on it. Why not take that confidence elsewhere and hit a load of other new things on that same day? Why not? Why not ride that wave? So I went off and did a load of other stuff. It was brilliant. I was absolutely buzzing by the end of the day. Oh, that's big. Yeah.
Good, isn't it?
I was coming down to it, I was like, I'll just keep going. What's the worst that can happen? So, I hope this has all been very helpful for you, helps you break down the process of overcoming your fear. You are still going to feel fear, but hopefully you can deal with it and get your mind to rise above that emotional response and use it positively to get you over that big challenging obstacle that you've chosen for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.